Elena, what you doing? What you playing? What you playing? What CD is it? Who you're waiting for? Say cheese.
Check it out.
Yo, it's your girl DJK. My name is Kaylina Charlie, and I am from Minto, Alaska. Minto is a very small village with less than 200 people living there. This all started after I went to my first rave outside of Alaska, EDC Las Vegas. I downloaded this app on my phone called djing, messing around, playing my music library, and learning how to DJ from that. My mom was the principal in Minto at the time, and I was a teacher's assistant working at the school as well. And after I went to my first EDC, I was really inspired. When they would have school dances, they would just play music from a laptop or an iPod. So I asked my mom if I could DJ the next school dance with the app from my phone, and she said yes. And then she came up with my name, DJK, because we needed to put a name on the flyer, and my DJK name was born. And at the time, I was just excited to play music for the school dance and practice my DJing skills. I also had a really big music library, so DJing just made sense to me. I did the school dances for a couple years. So 2019 went to EDC Vegas, I think for my third year, and I had a big group. We threw a hotel after party one of the days, and I met one of my friends from Las Vegas, and he was really encouraging of me DJing. He would always hit me up like, yo, when are you gonna post one of your mixes? I want to hear more of your DJing. So I started putting mixes on my SoundCloud, and these were EDM mixes. I switched over from doing the high school dances with the top 40 music and the dance music to EDM, which I was always passionate about. So I'm glad I got my SoundCloud mixes out. Some of them reaching over 1,000 plays, and still to this day continuously growing. After that hotel party, one of the guys that I had met, he was a promoter that lived in New York, and the year of 2020, he had asked me if I was interested in DJing at a New Year's party. It was like an Airbnb mansion party that we did for 2020 going into 2021. I made my way out to New York, New Jersey. I DJ'd out there, and then I ended up moving out there for almost 3 years, and in that time I just kept DJing. I had so much DJ opportunities. I DJ'd more of the Airbnb mansion parties. I DJ'd on a boat. I DJ'd for a couple shows at venues, like on a stage. That was really cool. I DJ'd a lot of after parties and at camping festivals. Once I moved out to the East Coast and started DJing more EDM, I switched into dubstep and bass because that's what I was really passionate about. So I did a lot of my DJK dubstep sets. I still DJ dances here and there, and now that I moved back home, I've also started learning how to make music, like music production, because I believe that's the next step in DJing if you really want to go far in your DJ career. Like, it's okay if you want to play other people's music and do like dances, which is what I've been doing. But once I got a taste of like DJing out in the US outside of Alaska and seeing other DJs make their own music, that can take you really far. So the past couple years I've been learning how to make my own music, and it's just crazy how I started back in my village of Minto, how I started from my phone just because I saw a lack of how they played music at the school for the dances. So I stepped in, and then 7 years later, I was not expecting to be where I am today, but I'm really grateful that I just kept at it and I kept going and I kept doing what I loved and music has been a part of my life ever since I was little. I'm proud that I never gave up. Even in a community where big aspirations felt out of reach, growing up in a small village, I never expected that following my passion would lead me to a career as a DJ. Honestly, I never imagined DJing would take me this far. In the beginning, it was just about having fun and bringing people together for a good time. A lot of people don't know how it all started for me. It wasn't like I just woke up one day and thought, this is what I'm going to do. It actually took stepping out of my comfort zone that really inspired me and my love for music, and realizing I had this massive music library. But I didn't know what I was supposed to do with it until I went to my first EDC and downloaded that app. That's when everything changed. I hope you enjoyed hearing the story of how I first started DJing and how that journey led me to where I am today, both in my DJ career and music production. And I hope you chase your dreams and go after what you want in this life, because we only have this one life, so you need to do what makes you happy. That one idea that you have can be the one that grows into something way bigger than you ever imagined. DJK out.